Yo, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's your boy Trevor David Jones back up at it. And as you can see here, we've got the Rivian R2, basically a trailer pulled up. Now, before we continue, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's do this. Okay, the Rivian R2, this is the much lauded, maybe even a prophesized vehicle. Pricing was just announced yesterday. I'm in Japan, so it's March 13th, but was released on March 12th. So we're just going to see what this vehicle's about through this trailer and give some thoughts afterward. Let's get it. Looks nice. The forest. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Say hello to R2. Okay. Nice little trailer. Nice little trailer for the Rivian R2. You know, it's got the Apple branding. We're in what, 2026? This is the Apple world or post Apple world where, it's got the cuts, little kind of cutesy scenes, a little indie track. It's classic Apple. So, first of all, they got that market. Even the little say hello to R2 at the end. I think Apple has something directly like that. Say hello to Apple. Whatever. So it's got that modern Apple styling. I'll give it that. The Rivian R2. The vehicle itself looks great. I mean, there's not really too much bad I can say about it, if anything. It looks really good. So just to give some basic background on this, the R2, the good old R2, it's got a 300 plus mile range, okay? 300 plus. They're never going to get too specific. They just got a 300 with a plus sign at the end. It can do somewhere over 300 miles. For reference, from Houston to Austin, I'm from Texas, by the way, is about 165 miles. So essentially, it can go from Houston to Austin and back, there and back on one charge. That's dope. I mean, I've taken that drive. I'm sure any of you who see this video have taken that drive. People out there know what it's like to go from Houston to Austin and back. To go there to do that on one charge, that's sick because that's not really a short distance. So I can appreciate that. I like that. It's all-wheel drive. You can never sleep on all-wheel drive. People who have driven all-wheel drive vehicles, you know how the power it feels, the control, and I mean the safety as well. That's a really good feature as well. It does 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, an SUV. The modern era. Electric cars, as I've said in my previous videos, are ultimately just better than gas cars. I've driven gas. I grew up on gas. We all grew up on gas. We know what it is. But electric cars are just better. You got SUVs out here doing 3.6, and for electric vehicle, that's not even like the fastest. That's not even like the fastest thing. They could push it faster if they wanted to. I'm sure. You got not trying to advertise Tesla or anything, but the Model 3 does 0 to 60 in like 2.9 seconds. A family vehicle. Come on, bro. Yeah, it's fast. But it's electric, so you can expect that. It's got NACS, National American Charging Standard, so you can basically charge it anywhere at the Tesla Supercharger Network. Again, not advertising Tesla, but it's very popular, very prevalent. And the Rivian Adventure Network. I like that name, by the way. You can charge it there, and also at your house, of course. Again, this is a 9-year prophesized vehicle, so, it's going to be good. It is good. So the one thing that was unknown until recently, basically at the time of them releasing this little trailer here, was the price of the Rivian. Was the price? No one was really clear on that. Well, it is released now. It was released on March 12th. Again, here the 13th in Japan. 57990, $57,990, $990 base. Um, that's not bad. You know, it's a little high, but it's cheaper than their other two vehicles. The R1S, the OG, you know, coming in at $76,990, $76,990, and the one that got it all popping, the true OG, the R1T, you know, the grandpapa as it were, $72,990, $72,990. Neither one of those vehicles are cheap. They might even be considered expensive, you know. But this is chop 20,000 off the top, and this is what you get. It doesn't really seem like you're losing anything. The vehicle obviously seems great, especially if you've never owned one of the previous ones. Looks great, you know, great construction, and has a lot of power, has a lot of features. Yeah, I mean, for some people, that's legitimately affordable, about $60,000. Like I said, it's cheaper than the other vehicles. We need EVs. That's not, no one's questioning that. We do. We need to stop drilling for oil. That's the true issue. But, you know, we can get to that in another video. The next step for EVs for sure is to bring the price down. And there are cheaper ones. You got the Nissan Leaf. You got some affordable ones out there. You know, bring the price down to where the quote unquote average person can afford it. And there's more of a range of affordable vehicles, because there are a few affordable ones, like I just mentioned, the Leaf. But if you want an electric vehicle and you don't like the stylings of what's available in your price range, you're kind of limited. You know what I mean? So that's the next big step for EVs. I love EVs. They're super fast. A lot of them look cool. You know, obviously we need them. That's undeniable. But yeah, the next big step will be to make, you know, not just a couple affordable models, but, you know, multiple affordable models, different stylings, so people can, you know, get out there and get what they want and feel more encouraged to get into the EV market. Because the people that know, you know, the danger that we're in with climate change and so on and so forth, and know the importance of EVs, they'll probably get them regardless of the price, or if they like the styling or the technology, you know. But the average person, you know, the price kind of has to come down to get them more clued in. And that's all I got. This vehicle looks dope. Yeah, a long time coming, prophesized even, and it's finally here as of March 12th/13th. A cool 60 grand will get you this. To a lot of people, that's nothing. You know, blink, won't even miss it, you know. Or even making payments, it's not that big a deal. But to a lot of people, that's, you know, unaffordable. So, on the bright side, it's cheaper than their other two vehicles. So, hey, man, step in the right direction. And again, it looks great. I love making these videos. I love doing this. You know, seeing the shift toward clean energy, because we obviously need it. It's not like it's not a preference. It's something that we need. It's something that needs to happen. Yeah. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. These clean energy products. I love doing these, seeing what's new coming out. You know, letting people know, and, you know, educating myself more as well. It's just good to be out here and doing this. So we're on the right track, steps in the right direction to get these fossil fuels out of the equation, because they ain't doing nobody no good, and that's a fact. You can take that to the bank for sure. Hey man, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, and until I do, okay, stay up. We're on the right track. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace.